Good day, guys, and this is another episode of Break and Bant. So today I'm with the 1% of the 1% in real estate. In real estate, there are two. We have agents and we have realtors. There was a TikTok trend I saw. Was like, agents don't know if he press, realtor don't know if he press 30 million. Is an agent, so I'm an agent. So I'm here with two realtors. And ladies first, I'm here with Miss Fakari Realty. She sells luxury properties. So if you want to buy luxury properties, she's your go-to person. If you feel it's overpriced, please just scroll and pass. The people that are buying won't complain. Good day, Ms. Fakari.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Farida Zakari of Fakari Properties. Thank you.
And I'm here with Explicit Structures. He's an architect and he's into real estate. If you need someone who's going to design for you, then you should contact him.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
All right, so let's get at it. Today we'll be talking about a very interesting topic, and between men and women. So between men and women, who is it more easy to sell in real estate?
Okay, so it's just an open conversation.
It's an open conversation.
Yeah, so what I would say from my perception is that it doesn't really matter if you're a male or female,
Okay.
if you're a man or a woman. What really matters in closing or in the real estate space is how well you know what you're selling,
Okay.
and how well you are able to create a level of good network to sell. So whether you're a male or a female, you could actually do well in the real estate space.
Okay.
So that's knowledge is what it separates us. It's just knowledge, not male or female.
Okay.
So that's my take on that.
Okay. What about you?
He has spoken well, but for me, I would just like to pitch a bit. I feel like real estate has been a male-dominated industry for a while, but thank God for social media that made women more comfortable and rush into the space. But then, like for a woman, when you're trying to sell something, let me use, real estate is a business. So you're trying to sell something. The first thing, especially if you try to network with a man, the first thing that comes to his mind is, this beautiful lady, he's attracted to what he sees. But then, like he said, your knowledge, interpersonal skills and whatnot will now make him want to engage with you. But most times, or no, let me just say sometimes, females usually have more clients that harass them aside just wanting to buy a property. So some actually want to buy, but they also want the other parts. Like they also want you and want to get a property. But then for men, I feel like you have less time wasters. If a man will not want to just, he sees a guy and he's like, guy, I'm not interested. But with a lady, don't worry, come to my office, let's have it. No. I don't like a formal setting. Can we talk over lunch? Just know that those are signs of a time waster. But nevertheless, if you work on yourself, like your confidence, interpersonal skills, you know how to communicate, you know how to engage, you can keep a client, you can grow in the real estate field. But I feel like for a woman, you should, if you have a male colleague that, his communication skills is like 60, I feel like you have to double up your own. Because I've met few clients, like male clients that were like, I really don't like doing business with women because they feel like they are not usually so serious, or they don't take their business seriously, they don't have families to feed, that kind of thing.
In my company, last year, I hired a lady and a guy the same period of time.
Okay.
And it took the guy 6 months before he closed his first deal. And the lady, it took her just a month to close her first deal.
Okay.
Yes. And mind you, there was no, like you said, they would tell you, come over for lunch, come over for this. There was no such thing like that. After she closed that deal, the following month, she got a lead on Instagram. The guy was like, come to my hotel, then let's close the deal. She was like, no. So with that, I can tell you that she did not do any other stuff to close the deal. Personally, as a lady, normally as a guy, if I should walk up to my fellow man and try to patronize, and try to sell to him, he's going to, he's not going to
To dismiss you.
exactly. But as a girl, he's going to, okay, let me hear what she wants to say. She's okay, just your smile and all. That's good to go. There's a saying in Nigeria, as a man, you're not finished.
Well,
That's it. With him and do exactly.
well, can I say something?
Definitely.
Yeah, because like you said one male and one female.
Yeah.
So in 6 months,
The guy closed.
before the guy could close his first deal,
Yes.
and the other lady.
Her first month.
So, but there are determining factors to that, apart from you being a male or you being a female.
Okay.
So yeah. So I remember when I came into the real estate, started brokerage, because what bettered brokerage was I was building for my clients, designing for them. So most of them totally started in the Edo State. So most of them like, I want a land so you can build for me. So I was like, okay, that's another part of the business I could venture into. So I discovered that hitting the Abuja real estate market, I already had some level of network. So sales was not hard. But first sales was not hard. Second was not that hard. Third, not hard. So if a lady that already has that network and a guy that is just starting from beginning, they won't close at the same time.
Okay.
So if you have a guy that already has that network and the lady who's just starting from the beginning, he will close first, in my own judgment.
Okay.
So you get. So that's why I still feel, but I understand the fact where the female let me say advantage comes in.
There's always major advantage.
Like me now, I can see a female ad. I just scroll through it. Oh wow, I just want to hear what she has to say. I may not patronize.
Yes.
I may not patronize. I just like, oh, because if you actually those Lagos realtors, you see a lot of them, they do BBL, do pump their breasts, do a lot of things just to catch sales. But I will just really tell myself, this is the only thing you have to offer, you've lost me as a client. So that's
Professionalism.
yes, exactly. So because apart from this seeing it as a disadvantage, me harassing them, most of them see it as an advantage.
Yeah.
They go out there to get those calls and everything. They feel, if I have this, but ask them some critical questions, they can't answer you. So at that level, what actually determines closing? You could attract them. That's why she says something. Women are good marketers.
Yeah.
Men are good sales representative or sales people. Because, okay, today I had a meeting. We were trying to close a property of about half a billion. So
Lord Wayne.
it's a lady that wants to buy the property. Not even. So when she saw the property, we just went straight to the point, told her everything. I told her, okay, I was part of the architects that designed this building. These are advantages you have here. These are disadvantages, which were little. So the next was that, okay, can I meet with the directors? I want to meet with the developers themselves and everything. So I booked the meeting. So all professionalism. So I won't go there and say, okay, I have chest, I have this. Because there were questions she was asking. And if there were some I could not answer as at that beginning time, but I told her, I'll get back to you. Do you understand? So if it's just the body, the facial appearance, the body and everything, I don't think you will last long in the market, because you meet some people who are not really interested in come to my hotel, come to this. They want value for their money. So if you cannot offer value at that particular time, no deal. So back to the example you cited.
Yeah.
Male closed at 6 months, female closed at 1 month. So to me, two defining and determining factor:
The network.
your knowledge and your network. So that's for me.
Okay. Well said. Speaking about ladies that do BBL to sell, I've carried out a survey on my own.
All right.
I don't want to mention names. There's a particular real estate firm here in Abuja. If you don't have hips, they won't hire you.
No, in that real estate firm, there's a lady that does not have hips.
Okay, yeah. She's the only one. She's the only one, but her face card is good.
Yes, so that's for marketing.
Not for my yes.
Because there's something about in our office, our front desks are always female.
Okay.
So there's something they do. There's this warm reception.
Thanks. There's a warmth.
Yes. So men can do it from maybe a wealth of experience and training, but naturally it comes with that feminine.
Yes, there's a
Mellow
top
soft
spot for women. Yeah.
A man is easily attracted, not because of it's not a sexual attraction or anything.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh wow.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's more easier for them to close the deal. That's what I'm saying.
Is it closing or bringing? It's
both. You don't have to. You don't have to go to the hotel. Just that warm reception is enough for them. And what I always tell people, if a guy should start real estate this year, and a girl should start this year also, give them the same playbook. Come back in a year, the lady will be ahead of the guy. I'm ready to stand on that.
Not in all cases.
Yeah, but what happened to consistency, Nalero? What if the girl is not as consistent as the guy?
Yes, she gets tired because she's always meeting harassers.
There are key factors that actually determine this in the real estate space. So that's why I always tell you, like, I don't believe in female have more advantage than male or may have more advantage than female. But to digress a little, if we're talking about developers, that I can tell may have more advantage than female in terms of development, because there are a lot of tedious process that entails. So it entails a lot of processes. So in that aspect, I can tell you that okay, for a fact that male
has a little bit advantage.
Has more advantage.
Not a little bit, okay. Have you had any issues with the harassers before? Have you encountered one before or several?
I have encountered a lot. So majority of my leads are actually harassers. Yes, from Instagram. And sometimes even when I do physical prospecting too. So there was this day I went to, I don't know if I'm meant to mention the place here. I went to a place to go and prospect, bought food, bought drinks, just to relax and not look like a marketer. So after having my meal, I walked up to a man that was done eating. I just introduced myself. Then I was like, there was a perfume I perceived from you. It smelled like there's this John Woo perfume. So I was like, oh, sir, you smell nice. Are you wearing this? So he was like, yeah, thank you. So we just started talking. And then he asked me, what do? I was like, I'm into real estate. So after I tried to book for a meeting, then we exchanged contacts. So when I now called him out to remind him of the physical meeting, a proper meeting, he was like, do you know this route? I actually wanted to approach you. Like, beautiful girl, I wanted to approach you. I'm not interested in buying real estate. But okay, that one was
Direct.
Yes, in a way he was faster to say what he wanted. Some other people I've had another client that reached out to me through Instagram. There was this property of 750 million in Asokoro. So I took him to the property. He didn't complain much about the property. He was like, he likes it. It fits what he wants to use it for. He wants to leave the house he's in to a bigger space, blah, blah, blah. So he was like, I should set up a meeting with the developer because he wants to negotiate just a bit. So I set up a meeting with the developer. I know how unserious that thing can make you look. So after discussing, they agreed on a price and it was like, okay, it will take him 3 days to, disburse the money. So after sending documents for search and all of that, on the second day, now we meant to take 3 days. So on the second day, he invited me out for lunch and I was there. So he was like, you can buy the property, but I have to pay money to him.
Well, he's
So he's like, the catch is he get married to me and then one of the rooms he writes my name on it. Is that a gift?
No, that's not a gift now. He should have just given you the whole property.
Am I going to tell this developer that this was all a waste of time. So imagine going through all that length. Like this process dragged for 2 weeks because before the supposed clients and the developer could agree
On a kind like
took a while. And then just for the code for you to just make payment, you're telling me, yeah. So sometimes I feel like for your own experiences, maybe you have been around women that need to find it easier than men. But me, I've been around men that
easier. Yeah, that's a nice point. That's a nice point. I have the guys, although in terms of consistency, both are actually doing well. Both are doing well, but still, the human factor still plays a very, very large role. You just have to, for marketing. Yes, then it's now left for the company to convert that marketing to close the deal. So have you had, you're a man, so I'm not sure you'd have any experience with a lady telling you to come over to, or let's see, have your female clients throw shots at you after or before buying a property?
No,
They've not.
no.
It happens.
yes, I know it happened, but you can imagine he has not even had that kind of situation.
It happens.
But the thing is just because I've not experienced it
Doesn't mean other people have.
doesn't mean no.
I know, but I don't think there's a lady that has never experienced harassment. Yes. In real estate. Yes.
Yeah.
But we have gays now, so
Yes, we have seen lots.
Yes, and I have colleagues that have experienced those.
I've not experienced and I don't play it so. I get easily irritated. I pray I don't. I did a survey at where I work out. I asked people at the gym if this particular person comes to show you a property and then I shows you a property, who are you going to patronize? Everybody chooses.
They might not patronize her.
Will feel so.
yeah, when I finish, everybody chose the lady.
Yes.
So it depends on the type of property they actually want to buy.
Funny enough, I kept mine at a lower rate than hers at a higher rate.
And that's to tell you that they're not serious people. To me,
Okay.
do you understand? Because how would you want to buy something higher because the ladies?
Men are funny gender. It's like
No, because they want something.
I feel like it's not going to be totally based on sales or what she's telling them. It will end in come to my hotel room. And if she does not agree, they're not going to buy.
So have you not seen those people that do have happy after ending and be happy ending after ending?
yeah,
You do that. Even down to perfume, even down to researches.
counting wishes, yeah, and
So it's
but I still have a friend of mine. She was into real estate before, and most times she just attend meeting, just her smile will close the deal. And the man will tell us, I actually bought property because of the way you smiled. But there's no way I'll smile for a man that the man will buy a property. I don't feel there's a way I'll smile. It has to boil down to, I will explain tire before a man will buy base. You can't tell me you've closed the deal because of the way you smiled.
not the smile, but the way you composed everything.
Because
You understand? The way you showed to the client. So the client is quite impressed and like, oh, okay, we'll do more. I don't know if you understand. So clients don't buy out of pity. They don't do it. I don't know, but I feel like they just buy this one for me, only one.
No.
I don't think they buy out of
They
pity.
don't. Desperation. No.
So if you're offering value at any given level, I happened to be with a senior colleague. That was the same thing he told me. See, this has started. It is working. If you offer value first,
Yeah.
even before the sales,
Will come in.
money will come in. So that's why I still stand by that.
And I feel like not a lot of females close those deals in billions. I feel like men close it more. And even if a lady closes a deal in billions, she did not close it alone.
I know some ladies, all those hajias, I've seen, like one of our clients that came, it happened to be that she also is into the whole. So when she saw another property of about 600, she was like, okay, I have somebody, but this is mine. This other one you're showing me, I have somebody who is interested in something like this.
So she was an agent.
No, she's not really an agent, but she has somebody who was interested in a property. Because she said before now, she did property, she did real estate and everything before now. So she still have those high-end clients
Clients.
at that level.
Yes, that was after a lot of years.
Yeah.
How old is she?
She's like 63. She lost that list.
I get you.
I think before, okay, you said most ladies don't close what's it called? Deals in Israelis. So last week at a seminar in Lagos by Stephen Akintayo, the CEO of Waka Now, he was saying a story that he saw a property in Lagos valued for 2 billion, and he felt it was a little bit overpriced. He wants to sit back and then come back with a counter offer. Then after a week, somebody bought that property for 4 billion. And the person that happened to close the deal was a lady. The company paid her normal percentage, and the person that bought that property paid her 10%.
10% to 4 billion.
He says 10. As he put pressure that I closed for the year, that's 400 million
It's my portion.
in the bag. So ladies do actually close deals like that.
No, I know that's I said most.
Even down to this particular lady on Instagram, Eden Oasis. Yeah, she closed. Yeah, Eden Oasis closed. She sells high end. Those
I know, like here.
also. So there are actually ladies out there.
I know that's I said.
So
Of them.
yeah, but I happened to be in a conference held by Pastor Matthew Asumilo. You know, he's into real estate too. Owns Macarius in Lagos. So it was like he was telling us that the person who has closed the highest deal right now, has in commissions, he has 600 million with him. Was a lady.
There are ladies. Ladies are doing big numbers.
In Lagos, like they're doing big
Ladies
numbers.
are doing big numbers.
So I believe it's our orientation and our mindset. So we'll work on that.
But mostly they are based in Lagos, so maybe there's something there that we don't know. Because
Lagos people are more business oriented.
the 400 million is actually quite a number. Commission.
We need to close for a year.
I'll close for 3 years actually.
Oh really?
I'll close. I'll close for 3 years and go and just go for your vacation in Ireland and go and see the steps. So, let's talk about what you do. So, what do you actually do?
Okay.
Tell us.
All right. Okay. I always tell people by profession, I'm an architect, but by trade, I'm into real estate.
Okay.
So not just brokerage, we also develop.
Okay.
So we have happened to work with some series of developers who will do designs for them and also take it to the next level, we'll build for them. So that was what really, because I saw one of the people we developed for in our company, and I know how much the design cost was at that level. But when they sold that property, it was in Assault Drive. It was 8.something billion. I was like, this was not even commensurate to what they paid for the designs and supervision. I was like, no. I think that's where
The money.
yeah. So we just had to. So now I still do designs as an architect. I have a team of architects, engineers that work with me. So I still do real estate brokerage. So I sell properties.
Oh, so, what do you do?
So by profession, I'm a chemical engineer. I studied chemical engineering in school, and now I'm into real estate. I started working in a brokerage firm, then graduated working with developers. I still work with developers, by the way, but I help people market their properties still as a broker, and I have a team, or should I say a community of real estate agents that help me also push my properties as well.
I include the properties. The one of 200. No, not 2 million, no, please. If you're
$1 million,
looking for 2 million naira, please just don't come to the Instagram. If you're looking for high end, and one thing is, you are definitely going to get value for your money. I can assure you that you are definitely going to get value for your money. So send them a DM. Their number is always displayed on the screen. Every post of Fakari, you will see, contact me for a real estate 00. I always think like, I'm actually playing with my life. I was just not playing with my life. If you come to Explicit is, there's an aura, you understand? There's an aura that comes with when you have money. So guys, and if you go with it's more easier for a guy to sell or for a lady to sell, let me know in the comment section. And if your point has the most traction, people agrees to it, you get to win 100,000 naira. Thank you so much and see you on the next episode.